Hi everyone, good day. Today I'm going to be talking about two functions in Power BI DAX. That is the all function and the all selected function. So currently, now as you are looking at my screen, you can see I'm having a subcategory in one column. So these are subcategory of a product. These are for a particular organization. So and these are the total sales that was made under each subcategory. So you can see the total sales we have under each subcategory. So you can see up to what we're having up to 29. The total is going to 29 million plus. So now what we want to do now, we want to now see the percentage of the total sales. So what is the percentage of total sales? This is now going to be this is each sales divided by the total, then multiplied by 100. So that's going to now be the percentage of the total sales. So now how can we now get what? How can we be able to now create a measure that's going to give us the percentage of total sales? So this is where the all function now comes. So the all functions, it's what? It doesn't apply any filtering on your measure. So if you calculate the total sales and you apply the measure here, so it's going to be showing this total for each of the subcategory. So the all function doesn't apply any filter, both internally and externally. So let me create a measure now that's going to give me all the total sales here without applying this row filters. So I'm going to go to my sales and click on new measure. So what I'm going to calculate now is all sales. So all sales is now going to be equals to, I'm going to go to use the calculate function. So I already have my measure which I've created for total sales. So I've already created total sales. Then I'm now going to use the all function. So you can see the all function now. So it returns all the rows in a table or all the values in a column, ignoring any filters that might be applied. So any filters we applied both in the visual or from the slicer, it is not going to apply to this particular measure. So this is what the all function does. So and the all function takes either a table name or a column name. So now the table I want to be giving now is actually the products. Let's say products. So I'm going to close it like this. So I'm now going to bring this measure here, all sales. So you can see now. So in fact, you can now see that we even have other subcategories, but what sales was not made from these subcategories. You can see them. We have other subcategories also. You can see, but sales was not made from this particular subcategory. So now the next thing I want to do now, we already have the all sales. So you can see now it is not including the filters, the row filters in it. So it is giving us the same total value in each subcategory. Now we are now going to divide this by this. Then we now have the percentage. So I'm going to be dividing total sales by all sales. So I'm going to go to my sales, create a new measure. So I'm going to call this new measure sales percentage, or I can just say percentage sales. It's going to be equals to use divide function. So divide, then we are going to be dividing the total sales. We are going to be dividing it by all sales. So okay, so we already have you can see we have a percentage already. So now we go back and format it as a percentage. So to click on this and format it as a percentage. So now I can now see the percentage now. So now we can now see that mountain bikes have the highest percentage. So now this is the percentage of, this is the total percentage of all, and it is the total percentage now of all the subcategories we have in this current data that we are working with. Okay, now so what if I now want to apply a slicer? So let me just apply a slicer here. So this slicer now I'm going to be bringing category under my products table. I'm going to bring category here. So you can see the various categories I have now. So when I click on a particular category now, let's say I click on bikes, you can see I'm having I'm having all the subcategories under bikes. And that means bikes make up 96.46% of all the sales. What if I now click on accessories? all the sales from accessories was made up of the sales from accessories make up to 2.39% of all the total sales. So now what I now want to be able to get what the percentage sales for each what subcategory for a particular what category. So under accessories, I want to get the percentage sales. So which all the what total will now be summing up to 100. Because currently now what I'm having now is what the total percentage of all sales. So I want to be able to what get the percentage for each category. So under each subcategory now, I should be getting the percentage. Then all of it should be summing what to 100. When I now change it to another category, also clothing, I should be getting the percentage of each subcategory under a particular category. So this is what I want to do now, which I'm not getting it in this place. So this is where the all selected function now comes. So the all selected function excludes the filtering, the row filter, but includes what external filter. So any filter you have on your visual, the all selected is going to be excluding it. It's not going to apply it. But if you apply a filter from external filter or from a slicer, then you can be able to filter that particular visual. So this is what we are going to do now. I'm going to click back on this particular table and I'll go to my sales. Now I'm going to create a new measure called all selected sales. So I'm going to call it all selected sales. So all selected sales now is going to be equals to calculate. Then we have our total sales. Then we have all selected. So we are going to be using products. So let me remove this slide filter that I've applied. So now I have my all selected sales. So I'm going to bring my all selected sales now to this matrix, all selected sales. So let me expand this a little bit. So you can see I also have the same thing as that of the all sales. But what if I apply if I click on a particular category in the slicer? So you can see it now. So for the all sales, the value still remains the total sales that was made. But for the all selected sales, it's only giving us the total sales that was made in this particular category. If I change it to bikes, you can see I have all the amounts that was made in bike. If I change it to accessories, I have all the amount that was made in accessories. If I change it to components, you can see there was you can see that what no sales was made under components. Clothing also, you can see what I have under clothing. So this is the difference between the all selected function and the all function. So the all function, whether you have an external filter or an internal filter, it is going to exclude all of them. But for the all selected, when you have an internal filter, it is going to what? Exclude it. But it is not going to what? Exclude an external filter. So like a slicer now, it's going to include it inside it's going to filter your visual with the slicer. So that is why these particular row filters that I'm having now are not applied. You can see these row filters now are not applied. But this external filter was applied. So now let's now get the percentage sales using the all selected. So I'm now going to let me remove this. Go to my sales, then also percentage sales. So I'm going to call it percentage sales all selected. So this is now going to be equals to divide then by total sales, then I'm going to be dividing it by all selected sales. So now I can now bring this measure down here, click on this my matrix and bring this measure down here. Then format it as A. Want to now format it as a percent, so you have to click on the measure. So format it as a percent. So now this is it. So we still have the same values, but anytime we apply a filter here, you can see, okay, let me apply it on accessories. So you can see now the difference between the percentage sales that was gotten from all sales and the percentage sales that was gotten from the all selected. So under the all sales now, you are going to be getting what percentage of all total sales. But under all selected, you only get what the percentages under that particular category. So each subcategory now you can see the percentage sales that was made. Then all the total will now sum up to 100. So that means what? All this is what the total sales that was made under under these accessories categories. But for the percentage sales, this is percentage that was made including what? Subcategories from other what categories. So that is just the difference. So this is just a general percentage based on the whole total sales, why this is only restricted to a particular category. So this is the difference between the all function and also the all selected function. If you just a summary of this function, the all sales excludes what? Filters coming either from within your visual or outside your visual. Why the all selected only exclude towards filters coming within your visual. So any filter that you have outside your visual, then the all selected function is going to what? Take it. It is going to apply it. So that is why you can see the difference that we're having currently now. So that is all. Thank you very much.